The same governments, organizations, and individuals calling for a permanent ceasefire in Gaza are also advocating for a two-state solution in which the Palestinians would get an independent state alongside of Israel. Now, of course, most of the individuals that are demonstrating in support of Hamas really want a one-state solution, which would be a Palestinian state from the river to the sea. But I'm going to focus here on the governments, including the Biden administration, that's advocating a Palestinian state and also a ceasefire in Gaza. So, if Israel ceases its war against Hamas and does not advance on Rafah, which is basically what the Biden administration has told it to do, Hamas will emerge from its tunnels with thousands of armed fighters, around half of its pre-October 7th fighting force, including 4 to 5 fully functional battalions, and its senior leadership intact. If Israel then withdraws from Gaza, which is also what the international community is expecting it to do, Hamas will continue to rule the Gaza Strip and rebuild its terror infrastructure. Hamas will declare victory, despite the death and destruction that it has inflicted upon its civilian population, and Hamas will gain tremendous support well beyond Gaza, especially in the West Bank, where they already have gotten a lot of support. Now, it doesn't take much imagination to envision a Palestinian state that would emerge with Hamas coming out with so much support and its fighting force intact. Palestinian Authority President Abbas is pretty much on his way out, and Hamas is going to leverage its newly gained support, if it emerges victorious, to probably take control over the Palestinian government and any Palestinian state that is created there. We've already seen this happen when Israel withdrew from the Gaza Strip in 2005. As long as Hamas exists as a viable fighting force and is viewed as that it won the battle against Israel, no Israeli government can ever accept the reality of an independent Palestinian state that will most likely fall under the rule of Hamas. To do so would be suicidal for the people of Israel. The only way there can be any hope for the Palestinians is if Hamas is taken out of the picture. Only then can negotiations begin to come up with a scenario that includes a demilitarized Palestinian state that recognizes Israel's right to live in peace in all parts of its ancestral homeland and fully commits to peaceful cooperation and coexistence with Israel. But demanding an end to the Israeli offensive in Gaza before Israel has achieved its military objectives is an obstacle to peace and a nail in the coffin of any chance of a two-state solution.